Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Today we are going to be watching Scary Compilation Volume 103. Shout out BizarreBub. Their information will be in the description box below as always. And before we go any further, y'all make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you've been here before, welcome back. I appreciate you all for clicking on this video. Let's do this.
In the following video, a woman named Britt is outside her house trying her best to remain calm after witnessing something that left her immensely terrified.
I'm recording this just in the off chance that no one believes me. Maybe I can catch it. And by the way, I have a freaking cemetery in my front yard, which probably doesn't help my cause. But I was just inside. I'm by myself with my dog. She's up in that room upstairs. Josie? Josie? Yeah, she's just been staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled, and when she growled, I kind of like booked it. Staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled, and when she growled, I kind of like booked it. I just don't really know what she's staring at, because again, like, this is usually how she looks when she's waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like, what? What is it?
For some reason, Britt's dog has been staring at this closet space for quite some time despite there being no one or nothing inside. The space is clear, but strangely, her dog is locked in on something. Although initially spooked, it wasn't until her dog started growling and barking at the space that she immediately fled, at which point she began to record this video. Now there's something in the beginning that Britt captures which is worth pointing out, and that's the graveyard in front of her house. Every so often, Josie would come out to the spot and just stare at it in the same way that she would when looking at the closet space.
Josie? Josie, what's going on?
For this reason, Britt believes that the cemetery might have something to do with Josie's strange behavior. It's as though she's seeing something that we can't. But things get even creepier when Britt mentions a certain detail about this graveyard.
So a lot of you guys have also been asking questions about the graveyard. Yes, we do indeed have a graveyard on this property. So this was my grandparents' ranch, and it was their wish to be buried right here, just where they were. And before they passed away, they buried all of their cats right here where you see the little crosses, and so that's really all that there's to it. But things have been quite strange lately. Like, for some reason, cows just like come to this area sometimes and like surround it, because we during the day we leave that gate open.
As she mentions, cows would also come to this exact spot and do the same thing that her dog would do. Keep in mind that the only farm animals that she has on this ranch are horses. These cows aren't hers, but they always come from a neighboring ranch and surround her graveyard.
See, this is what I'm talking about. They literally just come and hang out here all the time now. It's a newer development. Like, why? They just kind of come and really graze around this area. And they just kind of will freeze and won't move. So, yeah.
If Josie's behavior hasn't fully convinced Britt that something is up with her graveyard, then the cows definitely have. Now, the cow situation is a relatively new occurrence. It was only a month ago in April that they started to appear. This is why she's been trying to record them as much as she can, just in case they stop showing up and no one believes her. But one night, while getting a food delivery, Britt records something that makes her even more certain that there's something off about the graveyard. It's late at night when this is captured.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
Yeah, this location is outside, no here.
Oh, that's so
Yes.
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It's okay, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
See the cows over there?
it's scared. There's a cow.
They're actually not mine. I don't know. It wasn't showing up.
What is it?
Hi.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. See, this is what I'm talking about. Every freaking night, like even at night, they even come and hang out here, and they just like stand and like. Are you for real right now?
Eerily, her shirt is pulled by something that can't be seen. It was right after she walked in to disable the home security alarm, which had gone off for unknown reasons, that this happened. Upon feeling a sudden yank, she immediately drops her food and runs out in a panic frenzy. According to her, it was as if someone had tugged at her sleeve with all their might. Shaken up by this, she decides to sleep in the RV outside and wait until her family came back from their trip. It goes without saying, but she was totally freaked out, and it didn't help that she was all alone when this happened. This incident, along with the strange behavior from the animals, has led her to believe that the graveyard is either cursed or haunted. Whether paranormal or not, these occurrences are still pretty creepy. But despite there being no further videos on the situation, these current ones continue to spook viewers and make them wonder just what exactly is going on with Britt's home. Like all videos, this one remains a mystery.
Ew, that was freaky. You would think she would get rid of the graveyard though, right? Like, that's weird. Why do you have such big... I mean, I could see just having like a few... I mean, there's a lot of crosses out there. It just looks crazy. And then the cows out there, but you clearly seen her shirt getting pulled. So maybe it is haunted. Because the dog was looking at the same thing my dog did the time I told you guys. It was looking down the hallway. That's exactly what her dog was doing.
Now this next video takes place at a museum where something pretty creepy was captured. Now just for context, the person recording this was visiting this museum after his father came here a few days ago. His dad told him that there was something off about this place. He doesn't know why, but the exhibition that's dedicated to a woman known as Maria Sabina creeps him out.
Ew,
Whether it's
that looks
because her
real.
wax statue looks a little too real or her history with
It
witchcraft,
does.
this whole exhibition scares him. But after watching this video that his son took, there's no way that he's coming back to this place now. The following is what his son captured at the exhibition of Maria Sabina. Have a look.
güey, qué pedo.
Somehow, the wax figure of Maria Sabina comes alive. She seemingly tilts her head in a quick and sudden motion, almost as if scrutinizing the person recording her. Evidently, it scares the living daylights out of the cameraman, but it doesn't stop him from recording. He continues to film, just in case she moves again. But she doesn't. The figure is now acting as it should.
Güey, qué pedo.
Now this whole occurrence has freaked out many viewers, including the father who came here before. However, unlike many, he started to think that maybe this was just part of the figure's design. Maybe it was meant to move as it was built that way. But according to the museum's owner, this should not have happened.
¿Qué onda, amigo? No, amigo, no manejo nada de mecatrónica. Es una figura totalmente en cera. Mira, es una pieza total, rígida, no se puede manipular. Te digo, no tiene nada. Te digo, mira, te muestro. No hay cables, no hay nada. No es un robot. Es una figura totalmente en cera.
If the figure isn't an animatronic or anything of that sort, then just how exactly did it move? This question continues to remain unanswered, and it seems likely that it will stay that way.
Creepy. That thing looks so real. I missed it. My daughter was in here asking me to get her something, but that was creepy, and that looks scary, realistic. I mean, scary.
Wait for a while until more evidence is presented. Until then, you can assess what exactly transpired here. Now the following video comes from an account that posts videos of firefighters putting out fires. All the videos on this page appear to be meant for educational purposes, from showing procedures that a firefighter must follow during critical situations, to demonstrating how a fire truck navigates through traffic. An aspiring firefighter can find these videos pretty useful. However, one video in particular might seem a bit strange to the person who's watching this for educational purposes. Unlike most videos, this one is pretty creepy. On March 10th of 2025, a man is recording a vacant property that's burning down in the middle of the woods. As he films, something is captured that's left many viewers unsettled. Now the man recording owns this property, and he had no idea that during this footage something pretty creepy happened. I'll play the rest of the footage and let you see for yourself. This is what he caught.
You should see it right now. It's amazing. Look through the window. Woo. It's getting out of hand right now.
What the hell?
Woo. Woo. It's getting out of hand right now.
It isn't obvious at first, but if you look closely, a black figure can be seen moving inside the burning structure. Considering that the property had been vacant for many years, there shouldn't have been anyone or anything inside, but strangely, something is. Even stranger is that the figure quickly ducks out of sight the moment the owner looks down the hall, almost as if it was trying to hide. The owner would have probably seen it had he not been mesmerized by the blazing flames that were close to him.
It's amazing.
No, what I seen was, I thought that black figure was a fireman that went in there, right? It looked like when he slowed it down, it looked like the top of a helmet, like a firefighter's helmet. But what I seen, it looked like a white silhouette that went into the fire. Did you guys see that? That's what I was shocked at. Watch.
Look through the window.
For this reason, he misses the figure, and apparently something else. It was only after viewers started looking closely at the rest of the footage that more things were noticed. As it seems, the figure wasn't the only unsettling thing about this clip.
What are they about to say, the white thing?
That's fine. I don't know why that.
Out of nowhere, a child's voice is caught on camera.
I thought they were about to say the white figure I seen, but no, we gotta rewind it so you guys can see it, because I swear I seen it. I know I did. Watch.
Shouldn't have been anyone or anything inside, But strangely, something is.
Look.
Even stranger is that the figure quickly ducks
Right
out of
here.
sight the moment the owner looks down the hall, almost as if it was trying to hide. The owner would have probably
Hold
seen
on.
it had he not been mesmerized by the
Damn
blazing
it.
flames that were happened. I'll play the rest of the footage and let you see
All right,
for
watch.
yourself. This is what he caught.
Watch the door to where the fire is. Right.
You should see it right now.
When he goes
It's
back in
amazing.
and looks down the hallway,
Look at the
watch.
window.
To the right. I'll try to circle it. Right here.
It's getting out of hand right now.
Look, right there. Did you see that? Like it looked like a white silhouette. It looked like something dropped and then like it could have been ash or something, but then it turned into like a faint silhouette that walked into this room. Did you guys see that? Or am I seeing shit? Watch. Watch right here. Watch.
It's getting out of hand right now.
See,
It isn't
didn't show
obvious
it
at
right there.
first, but if you look closely, a black
There
figure
it
can be
is.
seen moving inside the burning structure.
Right.
Considering that the property had been vacant for many
Damn
years,
it. Why
there
won't they
shouldn't have
rewind
been
that
any
part?
thing is captured. He owns this property, and he had no
You should see it right now. It's amazing. Look through the window.
Right here, you guys.
It's getting out
Look.
of hand right now.
Right there. There. You see it? It looked like a person walking into the damn flames, into the fire.
can be seen moving.
That's burning. I don't know why that burns.
Out of nowhere, a child's voice is caught on camera, even though there were no kids around. It's a distinct voice that clearly sounds like a child laughing. Although not sure where the voice came from, many believe that the house might have some connection to it. If that's so, then what was captured next has most likely convinced many that the house is haunted. While recording a different side of the burning structure, this was
There's
caught.
more?
All day.
What
Like
was
before, a dark figure is briefly seen before disappearing out of nowhere. It's the fact that it comes out from the same house where the last
I don't think that's a dark figure. I think it's a firefighter, right?
figure was seen that makes this video even creepier, and it doesn't help that a child's voice was caught earlier. Could it be, as viewers believe, that all these occurrences are due to the fact that the house is haunted? Some believe that the burning house has forced whatever had been inside to leave the property at once, which to them explains why the shadowy figure was seen running out of the house and the kid's voice was heard outside, as if they had nowhere else to go now. Although an interesting thought, it isn't certain if that's the case. Like all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions, but let me know what you think. Now this next video takes place at a hotel in Spain where a group of friends had taken an elevator that for some reason wouldn't take them to their floor.
Let's go to bed again. Okay, so it's been doing this for a minute,
Hell no. Why is it so dark?
and there's nothing out there. You need to hit that gym. You wanna
Hell
figure
no.
it out?
Yeah.
Alright, no, that did something.
No.
What is going on?
Are we too heavy? Is there something there? What the?
Although pretty creepy, it could be that the elevator was simply malfunctioning and therefore unable to move. However, this occurrence wouldn't be so creepy if it weren't for the fact that other hotel guests have reported the same problem when taking this elevator. It's a common occurrence according to hotel staff, and they're not sure why this happens. The 16th floor is still under construction, meaning that no guests are staying there at the moment, so it doesn't make sense as to why it does this. But fast forward to only a day or two later, and this happens.
Yo, so this elevator is acting mad weird. We started a few floors up, and
Yo.
should we stop?
The elevator suddenly stops working. As it turns out, there had been a power outage affecting most parts of Spain and Portugal, and it just so happens that the group of friends were taking this elevator when it happened.
The backup, yeah, there you go. The backup generator's been coming on and off. We've been having the time of our lives. And yeah, we're like cooking alive.
Now thankfully, while being stuck inside, the backup generator kicks in, but it's not working as it should, as the lights continue to go on and off randomly. But as all three friends have fun with the flashing lights, this happens.
There you go. I got you.
Oh. Oh, he's cooking something.
What are you doing?
Yep. Yep.
I gotta pee.
Oh, you gotta pee.
It's making my bladder. I gotta pee.
You gotta pee.
I feel like the rapper. Shut go. I gotta pee.
Oh, yeah.
I'm holding my bladder.
Yep.
I gotta pee. I don't know what else is going on. I gotta pee. It's making me mad.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, my God. Hell to the no. Oh, my God. I just got cold chills. What the fuck was that? What was that? No way. What was that? Guys, I about shit my pants. Seriously, what was that? I'm so scared. I'm sitting here looking under my desk. Please, for the love of God, no, I'm scared.
Yep.
Somebody else look.
It's making my bladder.
Look in the corner.
You gotta pee.
Y'all, look in the corner.
Go. I gotta pee.
Oh, God, please, no.
Yep.
I gotta pee. I don't know what else is going on.
Right there.
I gotta pee. It's making me mad.
What the hell was that?
Angry like Bowser.
Guys, this is probably the worst thing.
In the corner of the elevator, a dark silhouette is seen right behind one of the friends. It's small, but clear enough to see that something out of place is there. Neither friend had realized what this was, but after watching this footage, they can't help but think that something otherworldly had been inside the elevator. Now thankfully, after some time, the group was able to escape, but not in the way that they imagined.
Oh.
We're moving.
Fine. Thank you.
Where are we going?
Wait. This is the stop. No.
That's the same one as before.
No.
All right.
They were brought up to the 16th floor after being stuck inside for about an hour and a half. Just like before, no one had called it.
No.
Although definitely strange,
No
they would
way.
much rather be on this floor than inside the broken elevator for obvious reasons. But the question still remains, just who called it up? And most importantly, just what exactly had been inside the elevator? To this day, the friends have no clue, but they're just glad that things didn't take a turn for the worse while being trapped inside. Ghost or not, this video is pretty strange.
That is weird.
It's late at night when a mother quickly grabs her phone to record this video. She lays in bed across from her daughter, who just told her a few hours ago that she was scared of sleeping in her room. According to the mother who sent me this, she was terribly shaken up by the events of that night. Something in her home had felt completely off, and she needed to record this. While taking this video, she captures this.
So, my daughter's sleeping with me in my bed tonight. She kept saying that she was really scared of something in her room. I'm a little bit shaky. I don't know if you guys can tell, but...
My daughter does that every night. She says it every night. Good Lord, she says it all the time. She was in my room last night. At this point, I just think she likes sleeping with me. Because one night she came over and she was like, Mommy, and you know, isn't it weird how like when kids, I'm going to rant for a little bit. Sorry, y'all. If you don't like it, fast forward. But isn't it weird how when your kids, if you have kids, you know this. They come over in your room and they stare at you. Right at the foot of your bed, they stare at you. And you automatically wake up. Why is that? I think that is such a creepy, like, intuition that moms have. It's so weird because dads, I swear to God, they would sleep through it and they wouldn't even notice it. But me, I'm laying there dead sleep and my daughter stares at me pitch black in my room, but yet I can see her and I wake up automatically and I jump every time. How does that happen? How does it happen? Because it freaks me out every time. So when she comes, she just stares at me. And I jump and I'm like, Anaya, what are you doing? And I go like that and I jump and she just gets in bed and I cuddle her and rub her and she goes to sleep. But she says every time, Mommy, I'm scared. And that's what she says. Now, sometimes she'll come over and say, Mommy. But usually she just stares. And it scares the shit out of me every time. Does it happen to any of y'all? Let me know. That's why she's scared. What the hell? What kind of toy is that? Don't do that corner shit. Don't be making this scary. Is that an arm? Is that an arm? No way. Is that like one of them dummy arms, or is that like when I was in school for phlebotomy, we used to carry them arms in a case, and that's what we used to learn to do to draw blood from, was like one of them dummy arms. I mean, they was real, like a real heavy arm. That's what that reminds me of as soon as I seen it. What the hell? Or is that a toy arm? That's a toy arm.
So this is the same toy that used to go off in the past.
Take the batteries out.
Since. So I would ask it questions.
You know how many toys I had to do that to? That arm is so freaky. Oh, hell to the no. That finger just moved. Look at it, you guys. Look at this fucking finger. Nah. I would have picked that thing up and threw it across the room.
What noises?
Nah, she didn't panic enough for me. Nope. She did not get scared enough for me, because I would have high kicked, punted it right off that table with my foot.
Now, I will admit that watching this video the first time, I completely missed what happened. It wasn't until brightening up this footage that it became much clearer. A finger on this toy arm suddenly lifts on its own. It almost seems to be pointing at the mother, as if to say, I see you. Although definitely strange, this occurrence is made creepier by the toy truck. For whatever reason, it was going off before this happened. As the mother writes, the reason this toy truck scares her isn't just because it's going off right now, but because it seems to be intelligent when it shouldn't be. Shannon, the mother in question, would sometimes ask the toy to light up or make a sound, and shortly thereafter, it would. This has led her to believe the toy's either cursed or haunted. The same is said about the toy arm.
Get rid of it.
But as always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Did Shannon capture evidence of a paranormal occurrence? Or might there be something to explain what happened? Let me know your thoughts on this one. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out, From California had shared a video in which something very strange happens. Apparently, whatever took place in this house wasn't just witnessed by the man, but also by the dog resting on the couch. It's this small detail that further makes this video baffling. Now, it's important to note that other dogs live in this house. The family who lives here are genuinely passionate about caring for their pets, which is why they treat each of their dogs as though they were their own children.
Oh my gosh.
From having a giant portrait of Frida, Pepper, and Valentino, to having a fully furnished dog room dedicated to them, it's clear that this family embraces all its members and ensures that no one is ever left out, even if one of them is no longer here. Only a month ago, Maxie, their first and oldest Chihuahua, had passed away from old age.
He's actually cute.
Not a single day passes without thinking of little Maxie. He was deeply cared for, which makes it even harder for the family to accept that he's now gone. But despite this unfortunate story, the family's now focused on something else that happened recently. It was on a Thursday afternoon when this was captured. Out of nowhere, the sound of a barking dog is heard from inside the house. The man turns around to see if it was the dog behind him, but it wasn't. Something about these barks sounded familiar, and it wasn't until re-listening to the audio that the man knew he wasn't just hearing things, but rather a barking dog that sounded just like Maxie. No other dog is seen around except the one on the couch, and the other dogs that live here weren't home at this moment. If no other dog had barked, then which did? To the family, the answer is clear. It was Maxie who had barked. They believed that little Maxie had paid them a visit by barking in his usual manner. Apparently, this is how he barked when he wanted someone to come get him. Understandably, Maxie's owner begins to tear up after weeks of not hearing from him since he passed away. Their other dog seems to hear the barks too, but like his owner, he can't seem to find where they're coming from. As with most videos, this one remains unsolved. Thanks for watching, and I hope...
Wow, that was a really, really good one, you guys. That was so good. If you guys stuck around this long, thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend and enjoy your night. All right, y'all. I will talk to y'all on the next one. Bye, guys.